Oh, of course there is PDF. I will talk about PHP. But I will leave you today before things are completely clear to you, one by one. Let's examine the regular slide. Click it to learn how to edit it and see its capabilities before adding any slide. This slide includes multimedia. I'll click the first one to see differences. Click the first slide. For a regular slide, click Add to create a slide. Start writing computer components. This slide is text, but hardware components can be divided. With a Word document, divide the computer into. It tells you how to work with it and use it. This slide is just text, but it also includes multimedia, and this slide is a collection of slides combined into one. So tell me, Dr. Sammy, step by step. I'll click on the first one and see the difference between the three right now. I'll click on the first one, which is the slide. If you're making a regular slide, click on Add like this, and it will create a slide. Here I can start by writing the components of the computer. This slide is just text, but the hardware components can be divided. Of course, if you have a regular Word document, you can divide the computer into two main components, hardware and software. Keep in mind, any text you hover over, this text here has tools that you can use to make it bold. And here I create a slide, and I can start by saying, for example, components of the computer. I write here, and this slide is just text, but it includes hardware components. Of course, if you have a regular Word document, you can divide the computer into two main components, hardware and software. Keep in mind, any text you hover over, this text here has tools that you can use to make it bold, meaning to make it darker or italicize it. Two main components, hardware and software. Keep this in mind. Any text you hover over, this text here has tools that you can use, such as, for example, or even perhaps to make it bold or emphasized. It means dark. How much is all this? Your font size is 48, or maybe a little less. So, it's all in your hands now. And of course, in these points, there are a bunch of things you want on the right side, or no, you want it on the left side. That's it. Oh, PowerPoint. So, I don't want to add too much, because it will be easy for you, and you know it very well. And it's clear for you. I just want to expand a little on all of this. This is a slice. Here is the text that when you hover over it, it gives you the formatting tools that allow you to change the font color and style or erase it. And here I can add audio, I can add video to this text, I can add anything, but this slide is designed to be just text. It's intended to be just text, but I can record on it. So I can click on audio like this and say, let's record my voice. I'm going to start recording this audio in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Components of the computer. The computer consists of two main components, hardware and software. We were done. I still have time to catch up, such as now. It contains the information. Clicking here will start the recording. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. You'll find the computer's components, hardware and software. You can also record a video. Just like I recorded here, I can open the video camera, talk to the students, and record on the slide. Once I click save, it becomes a slide. It saves the audio. I will save it and add a new one. What's the difference? Clicking save saves this slide. Save and add new stores this slide and gives me another empty one. No, I'll just save. Did you understand? It added the slide for me. But where? Surely at the end. Look here. Now I have a slide, and at that time, it's trying to save the audio here. It's saving the audio. I left the audio here. If I click on Add New, what's the difference between the two? If I click on Save, it will save this slide. If I click on Save and Add New, it means it will store this slide or save it and give me another empty slide of the same type. Oh, I will just tell it to save. That's it. Did you understand this type? Add the slide for me, or look with me here, or add a slide for me. But where did you add it? I wonder where you added it. Surely at the end. Look here. He really handed it to me at the very end. Do you want to put it at the beginning? Gradually, bring it up and start putting it at the beginning. I'll show you how to put your work in. After creating the lesson, add pre-test, post-test, mid-test, and exercises. We could include 5 slides showing the app's capabilities. So we put the second slide, which is the first type of slide, which is the text slide. You can add your activities, tests, and whatever you need and organize it. After you've created the lesson, you can add a pre-test, a post-test, and a mid-test, and exercises on it as you wish. I'm just trying to bring the slides up because, sorry, we have a lot of slides to go through. We could include 5 slides, but I'm showing you the app's capabilities. So we put the second slide, which is the first type of slide, which is the text slide. This is just the text slide. This is the second type, Dr. Sammy. All right, everyone, the topic is really big. I'm going to move on to the second type. I'm telling you, I swear I just created a slide for you. If you're aiming for the beginning in the design, make sure to explain your point. It should have all text, a video, an image, and animations and things like that. I'll set it up for you. Here, this is another type, different design. Okay, and I swear you also have something called Sims, nice backgrounds, or you can use them. With all of this, you can set your background like this. It immediately applies to your background like this. In seconds, the work will be applied. So at first, you discover the background you want to apply. Let's assume this background, and then you'll start here. And I'll talk about the components of the computer. In the difference between the two slides, here I can add like a video, an image, text, and a lot of things. This slide differs from the other one in its design. It helps you with the design. So here I might want to add an image or a video or a GIF, like an animated image. For example, let's say I have this. I tell it to upload here, upload. And he says, let's go to the videos like this. Let's assume, for example, I'm going to pull up this video for him. I don't want to take too long just so I don't waste it. What I'm telling you is that 20 megabytes is really big. 20, it's big, he said. Yeah, I brought it like this. The video is a bit heavy. Let's go to the downloads. Look at this simple video. Let's check the video like this. So it starts downloading the video. And of course, here the advantage is that you have something really nice in the topic that you can add. Yeah, look here. It's easy to add and all that. Yes. You can put a picture, you can put videos, you can put, for example, because it is a little bit lost, because this is now loaded and the quantity. I can get, for example, an image about the various and different components of the computer from Google. So I go to images and type in computer components. Let's say I want to take this specific and particular image, any image from there. Let's assume I get this image. I can save this image as and save it in the pictures folder. Components, you heard about the components. I go straight to Nearpod and in seconds I click on upload, go to the pictures and start retrieving the components image that I just saved. It will start adding right away. So I don't waste your time. Now there's something really nice. As soon as I added the image, something really cool appeared. This is a great feature in Nearpod. The speed can be really high, so here it gives you a bar to adjust it a bit or drag it a little, meaning you can set it according to the space. This is one of the nice features available as well. Also, it tells you down here that if you want to get a background from your own, you're welcome to change these backgrounds. You can put other backgrounds from planning. You just added text and an image. No, he told you that you can also add a video and put other things. You can skip the layout again. You can divide the slide into 4 sections or something like that. So we can divide the slide like this. You can put something here and put something here and put something here. The slide is divided into a part that talks about the hardware components. A part talks about this, honestly. The capabilities are amazing. All right. And you can add, like, I can add other images. I can add things here. I can put this freely. I can add more and click here to put it here. Look here. Do you want to add tags, a video, an image, or a GIF? It gives you amazing options, honestly. So I can explain all these images here as well. Just keep in mind that you can also click here and scroll down so things are clear for you. And I can put an image on it. You can click here and add an image. For example, I say image, so I tell it to upload an image. All right, I'll upload it from here. I'll upload an image, and let's say this printout, I'll upload it. And here, you can also control the size of the printout. You can reduce it. So the Elila Hope You can enlarge the printout, focus on a specific part of it. Here, the same process applies. I will start adding another image. These slides will all be images. It will tell you to add a video, right, Dr. Sami? Sure, but videos take my time, and that's what wastes my time, so I don't like it. So you can add a title and include the components. Okay, you can also record audio here. You can record audio on these slides as well. You can add an audio clip and start recording. For example, I can say, it says, allow me to use the microphone. All right, allow the use of the microphone, and I can start using it to record. I say, please allow me to use the microphone. All right, kindly allow the use of the microphone, and indeed, I can start using it to record. So if the microphone appears below, I just click on the microphone like this. And I start talking, and as soon as I start talking, I begin to say the components of the computer. The computer consists of hardware components and software components, and I start saving. Keep in mind, you can click to pause and start recording audio. I can record audio and then record again, no problem. I recorded and it started recording the audio right away, and it was perfect. So the slide has the capabilities for you. This slide has the capabilities for you to create multimedia slide. What does multimedia mean? You put text, sound, video, and so on. All right.